As a freelance illustrator, there's a lot of different branches you can go into. So my special tiny little niche is tabletop game illustration, and I a lot of times will illustrate characters to go in books, or I'll illustrate parts of a board game, whether that's the board or tiles, things like that. So I started getting work in the tabletop gaming industry by going and bothering this poor other artist who had the jobs I wanted. And he told me go to conventions. And that was the best piece of advice I've ever gotten. They do have art directors there in quite a few booths who are there to talk to artists. Yeah, that's how I started getting work. I've had jobs come in where everything is nailed down. They're just looking for me to flesh it out in my own style. And then I've had one a couple months ago that was just like, we need some bad guys. Draw us some bad guys. I was like, do you have anything more? And they're like, nah, fantasy bad guys. I'm like, okay. And I'll produce a couple client thumbnail sketches. And then once we have those little rough sketches, once we've decided on a direction there, then I'll do a more fully fleshed out sketch and they can actually go in and nitpick all the details. I paint like a character on a background. They want to be able to pick that character up and put it in the rule book too. They don't just want it on the box, they want it in the rule book. Or maybe they want to swap out the background for something else. So the paintings I deliver aren't just the painting. It's a bunch of layers that can all work independently. I had done a board game for Dogmite and I just got my print copy today. I was able to punch the little pieces out of the punch board like you always do when you open a new board game. You've got to punch out the little cardboard pieces, and I got to punch it out, but it was my own art. It still feels kind of unreal to work with these people. It's definitely lots of fangirl moments, especially seeing the actors who I love Stranger Things, actually seeing them hold up the dice boxes, and I'm like, I drew that. Another piece of advice I'd give to any students listening is you'll never feel ready. Just go out and put yourself out there anyway.